Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back for either more delightful fun in space or a horrible descent into debauchery, lunacy, and madness, depending on your point of view, as the sweet smell of roasting human flesh fills the ship in Tharsis. And what can I say about the crew's last adventure? It was dark and haunting like a Richard Matheson novel. Sure, the crew made a noble effort, and sure, they ate a minimum of their fellow astronauts. I mean, only 2. And sure, those astronauts were already dead when the crew decided to turn cannibals, so they didn't have to resort to murder at least. And I think if that soccer team in the Andes can get away with it, why not some starving pioneers out in the darkest depths of space? Besides, the main drawback to cannibalism really is the disease, anyway. There's a reason that eating your fellow humans is sort of taboo, and most of that taboo is because the potential for disease, I mean, it's really sort of crippling. It's a terrible idea to eat your own species. I mean, if you eat somebody who has a prion disease, like Crutchfeld-Jacobs, for instance, there's a pretty damn strong chance you'll catch it. It's human to human. And that risk just doesn't exist if you're eating the delicious, tasty, well-crisp flesh of some other animal, because by and large, diseases don't tend to jump species like that. And the thing that makes me wonder, we should probably get to work here as well. We've got this moisture evaporation thing that's going to cause ship damage. We've only got 3 health. The -1 health all is definitely bad. We kind of need to fix that before we move through. Theoretically, our specialist could fix that on only 2 dice. Alright, so let's first things first. Let's get Pakal into here. And then we could have the doctor... Actually, we could have Gina Lowe if he can roll A5 on a single die. We could have him give pretty much everybody some bonus dice. That would be useful. But back to my initial point, what if humans are, like, just really, really tasty? Think about it. I mean, what if that dead crew member loved Twinkies? Let's say they spent an entire lifetime devouring, like, let's, we'll say they're a Twinkie fanatic. They're a Twinkie junkie, right? They eat, let's say on average, they eat 2 Twinkies a day. So, wow, that was a fucking terrible roll, Pakal. Just terrible. So we've got a 1 in our stasis. This probably is ultimately going to wind up going into research. But anyway, let's say this hypothetical crew member has eaten a minimum of 2 Twinkies a day. Or just an average of 2 Twinkies a day. I mean, that's not that terrible. That's what, like 300 calories of Twinkies? Do you think the delicious Twinkie flavor is going to sort of season their meat? I mean, don't you think they would at least have a hint of delicious Twinkie flavor? Since we've got the 1 in the stasis, I think we'll go for the regain dice thing here. Because somebody else rolls a stasis, we can then use that to regain dice on them as well. Not a terrible idea. Let's bring the doctor over here as well. Non-zero chance also that we not only get some dice back for the doctor, but that we also complete this repair. Well, there's our 1, so the doctor's definitely getting dice back. We also have a 3 in stasis. Well, we can't do anything with the 3. Let's re-roll this deuce and see what we come back with. But do you think the Twinkie flavor would just kind of seep into the meat? I mean, wouldn't it be, it'd be sort of like eating milk-fed veal, except with just, more cream filling and the delightful flavor of yellow dye number 5. What's not to love? So we could roll the captain. We're definitely not going to fix the moisture. That's a given. We could roll the captain. If he got a 6, we could then take Allison Silva, the specialist, move her over here. I think going for the repair when it's only going to cause 1 damage, objectively here, is probably the wrong decision. If we could roll a 6 and fix that, though, we can't both roll the 6 and give the bonus die, and Silva, even with her 3 rerolls, is very unlikely to generate... Yeah, we're in a tough spot here. So let's have... I think we just ignore the moisture for now. Let's go ahead and have Silva deploy here. We've already maximized our life support dice, so we can't get anything out of our 1s and 2s except research, and honestly, we may not even be able to get the fix here. And so there's the 6. That's got the fix. The fix is in. We do anything? Alright, we got duct tape, which is 3 repair to 1 module. That's something. Alright, well, you're done. And I think we'll just have Gina Lowe go here, and he's going to give 1 bonus dice to every crew member, and probably what we'll do then is just feed him. We need a 5+ here, Gene. Nope, not a 3. We'll just roll that again. Anything but a 1 is useful for us. Beautiful, we got the 5. That's what we needed. Bam. We're done. Ship is going to take 1 damage. That's unfortunate, but honestly, it's not an insurmountable problem. And from a dice standpoint, we're going to be looking pretty good. Our health is reasonable. Dice looking okay. Food is always a problem, but it's tough to manufacture enough food here in Tharsis, which is why routinely we eat our Twinkie-flavored crewmates. I mean, just it happens. Also, if you taste like Twinkies, I think you probably should not have just signed up for this particular mission. So these two lose 1 health. We gain no movement damage. That's basically garbage. +1 die for you two and plus 20% stress. Honestly, Allison and Jean don't have a whole lot of stress, and they both could definitely use the die. So let's do that. And I think we're in a situation where we don't even necessarily need to throw food at this. Let's hang on to the food. We are taking 1 ship damage, which is unfortunate. But our relative incoming damage here, okay, it's monstrous. But while it is monstrous, it's actually also totally fixable. And this is a good opportunity for us to maybe do some pretty solid work on a ship. I'm kind of tempted to leave that one there. The H2O pump fail, not an insurmountable problem, and an excellent opportunity for us to harvest some food. Allison Silva could probably get the biotube on her own. All right, let's start assigning some folks here. First things first, we got to get this H2O pump fail. We're going to send in our person with the most dice because this gives us the best opportunity to both fix this and have a chance to harvest food. And the doctor is almost dead. She can heal that wound by dedicating 1 of those 5s to it. So, I mean, we're going to take these 2 5s and this 4. I think what we do is contribute 9. Yeah, we've got the doubles now, we take it. So we have the doctor go ahead and heal herself. Contribute 9 to the repairs. We duct tape. Finish the repair. And then we just harvest 2 food. So that's going to give us a food. This module is done with a net loss of 0 health. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid. All right, Allison Silva, you got to go up here and we got to get you to fix this biotube. Now this has void dice, so anything but 4 is fine. No 4s, Allison. All right, a pair of 3s and a 5. This is actually good. Here's what we're going to do. We do bam. We fix that. 3 is not useful. Increased assist is so important. I've played a couple games off camera, and well, I was hoping we might pull that. Having extra assists really is a magnificently huge unexpected benefit. So the extra assists, really important, but still our specialist getting the job done. Also probably going to catch a little food as well. Now we need an 11 over here. The captain, he's going to get food at the end of this, so let's not worry about his dice. We're just going to send a low way in, and I have a plan for our mechanic. Can you get it? Can you get it? Oh, he got it. I don't even give a shit about the stasis. We got exactly what we needed out of the captain. Bam! Moisture buildup sorted. Oh, we sent him in with a squeegee and he got the shit done. Now we're going to take our mechanic. He's going to go back to engineering and he's going to start working on this ship because 2 ship health, not enough. Not enough at all. We're looking for any kind of double. Double 3s. Well, first things first, we dedicate that 5. That goes in there. Ship repairs. Double 3s. That's 2 more. We re-roll these 2. If we get another 3... we didn't. We go into ship repair, but still, all things considered, this 2 and this 5, still going to be useful for us. Still going to be useful for us, even though we don't necessarily have the best research here. Our choices are not fantastic, but it's good. We're in a good situation. I'm, thus far, not even convinced we're going to have to resort to eating our dead crew members. Like, we may leave the mystery of the Twinkie-flavored human for another day. Also, think about this. What if you ate Cookie Monster? I mean, it's not technically cannibalism, so I'm getting a little off topic here, but think about this. Don't you think Cookie Monster would taste like fucking chocolate chip cookies? Wouldn't he be the most delicious member of the Sesame Street crew? I would eat his blue ass in a fucking heartbeat. You could grind him up and put him in ice cream. Be goddamn delicious. Plus 2 assists and -1 ship. That's bad. No, our health is actually a bit of an issue. We're going to not choose that at all. Plus 2 assists, -1 ship, considering the amount of ship repair we got last turn, that's actually okay. And our engineer is still down in engineering, so if we need another hit on the old monkey wrenching, we can get it. We have 2 food, so we feed Silva, we feed the captain, and we're looking strong. Well, the 32 damage steering fail is goddamn awful. Wow, this is shitty. Well, the doctor can probably patch this up. We only need a 7. The problem is we've got void on 4 and 3, which is a 7 and a statistical average of 2d6. And we're going to need a little luck here. All right, Doc. If you could pull a food out of this, too, that'd be nothing short of huge. 3s and 4s. No 3s, no 4s. All right, well, we burned our assist early. That's fine. I'm okay with this. We could get a food out of this with the pear. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some health on the doctor, but at 3, she's probably safe enough, and we can pick up some bonus die, harvest a little food as well, finishing our deployment. That's a pretty strong start. Our specialist has system fail with AC damage, which I don't know what system fail does. If somebody knows in the comments, it'd be an awesome thing to leave. I think it makes one other system fuck up. I'm not entirely certain on that, but I think that's the way it works. I think it makes something else break. Still, we've got 4 ship health, which is pretty good, and I have a pretty strong suspicion that Silva, she only needs a 10 here. We should be able to fix this relatively simply. Life support module has been critically damaged. Resolve the situation to restore its ability. So 631 gets us home. Let's just do that. We've got the 5 and the deuce. We have both a 5 and a 2 already in. Let's just throw... I mean, we should re-roll. We should re-roll both of these, actually. 5 and 2 are already in. We don't need them, and it doesn't matter what die we put in here. We can put literally anything in there and get 2 dice back. So the 4, good, goes in here. We'll drop the 2. Pick up our 2 dice. Silva's complete and still rolling along at 5 dice. That's solid. Now we bring Pakal up. We can maybe fix this steering fail. Oh, man, this is one of like the best runs, one of the best starts I've ever had. Wow. So the triple deuce there, that sucks. This only does 1 damage though, right? Yeah, you know what? Even if we don't fix this, we've undone the damage that it did, so we're good there. And if we just have to roll a bunch of 2s and throw them in here, I mean, shit, we'll do it. That's fine. We're making a solid start here. We've undone the 1 damage that this is gonna do, so at worst, we're in neutral. And we can have the captain restore a die here to Pakal, too. So, Gene? Really, all we're focusing on here is we need at least 1 5 from old Captain Aloe. Alright, Genie. Give me that magic. I didn't let you out of that bottle, baby, for nothing. Alright, so there's our 5. Plus 1 die goes in. We don't need the no movement damage ability does nothing for us here. We should just... We hold everything that's a 4 or better. Actually, we don't want to reroll any of this. We just contribute all of it. We can't re-roll the 2, so we're just bring that down to an 8. We finish our deployment. Our dice situation still looks strong. We managed to pick up 1 food. We're good. Steering fail does the damage, which we actually fixed with Pakal, so we already got that covered. That's okay, we got dead people, man. Who needs supplies when you got corpses? I call the feet, by the way. I'm gonna shrimp that corpse before I eat it. So good, so good. So these 2 lose 1 dice. But everybody gets minus 30% stress. Our die situation is looking really strong. Giving up 1 for these, you know what? I think this is worth it. Keeping our stress low makes these choices less awful. Eventually, when you get stressed enough, one of the choices is just like kill the rest of the crew. So yeah, let's just do this. We'll take the die penalty. We'll get the cheap stress relief. That's fine. Stress relatively low. Once again, I'm gonna not feed anyone. Look at our dice pools. Do we really need to feed anyone? I mean, do we need to resort to eating one of our fallen crew members? Are we that hungry? I mean, sure, nobody ate last week, so, I mean, yeah, we probably really are that hungry now that I think about it. We've got an injury die down here. We only need a 17. That seems like a Captain Aloe job. I mean, it really does, Cap. That's sort of your bit. The doctor could theoretically repair the oxygen. You'll have 4 dice. Our statistical average on 4 is actually only 14, so we would have to come out a little ahead of the curve. Pakal can patch up the steering fail, no problem. Alright, alternatively, we could just take the health damage, bring the doctor and the captain down here to patch this up, and then try to restore their health. We got an injury die here, too. And -1 health all. This, you know what? We really have to prioritize this. This is the most important thing to fix. So let's go ahead and send Silva in. All right, Silva, no threes here. All right, that, well, I mean, 1-3, but that got assisted. I don't care about the stasis. I'd really like to re-roll all of this. With the stasis on the 2, we should consider putting that in for harvest food. I'm gonna re-roll the 1 and a 3. All right, well, we came back a little better. We've got 11, we got a total of 12. All right, so I'm not even gonna bother with the... no, -30% crew resist is good. We could also just use 3 of these to harvest 1 food. 5 and a 4, we're definitely gonna contribute. We have to repair this, though. We can't let -1 health all sort of stand. This has to be repaired. And since we have the 2 on the stasis, let's put the 2 here. I'm going to put the 1 in research. We're going to have to devote more to this than I'm comfortable with. I kind of want to just take the health damage with Pakal and bring him into here. And have him roll. Let the steering fail go. Is it good to take the extra damage? That gives us 8 dice total to throw at the battery temperature. Which does get us there. Statistically, that's well over what we would need, even if we take the voids into account. And it helps Jones combat some of the injuries we might suffer. We really need more assists, though. I think we let the steering fail stand for now, because if we roll a 5, we have to take 1 health damage to do this, though. You know what? I think it's worth it. We're going to sacrifice the health. We come in here, we make the roll. We need 1 5+, which we did not get. But we are going to get a food out of the stasis die. That's fine. We'll keep this 4. We got, going to re-roll these then. Come on, Pakal, don't be a schlub. That's my boy. There's the repair we needed. So we got that repair. And we actually have completely overachieved because we repaired the room and we have a 4 that we can't really, we can't use anything for that. So let's do this. We harvest 1 food. I don't want to waste dice. We got a small health kit, +1 health for 1 crew. It's all right. And then we'll slot that. That's good. We got the quick patch too with 2. We could just get +1 ship. I think the ship is okay for now. So we did manage to pull some food out of that, which is good because we're going to need to replenish our stock of dice at the end of this turn. Our captain is also going to take 1 damage heading over here to the battery temp. Hopefully only 1. This 5 on the injury dice. We're rolling 4 dice here, so our chances of taking at least 1 injury are pretty good. Yep, all right, there we go. Oh, God, that's god-awful. All right, so 2 dice voided. Ugh. Well, we got 11 progress, though. So that's good. We only need to get a 6 combined out of the old doctor. All right, Doc, you got to come patch up our boy Gene. He took quite a bit of damage this turn. We need at least 1 5+, and your other 2 dice need to total to a 6. Which you definitely did not. We're re-rolling all of those. Definitely did not do. Alright, well, there's the injury. You can undo that and heal the captain for 1, and we have enough to repair the damage. Alright, turn's over. So far, we're looking... I still think we're looking really strong. We got 7 weeks left to go to Mars. Ship health at 4. Creepy. Yeah, it's the souls of all the crew members you have devoured. They're calling back in time to tell you, hey, bitch, don't fucking eat me.
Who's transmitting this signal? Was there another mission to Mars? One set before ours?
Yeah, probably. They just, nobody bothered to tell you about it. That's the kind of thing NASA would keep secret from you. Oh, by the way, this is secretly a rescue mission. Just thought we'd let you know. Crew health is kind of non-negotiable at this point. It's not in terrible shape, but it's also not good. Plus 20% stress. We got stress relief last turn, and 2 bonus assists. I think this is definitely the right choice here. Cannibalism, no need. We've got plenty of food. Let's feed Kayla, and I don't think we need to, I don't really think we need to feed anyone else. Really, our food situation is looking pretty solid. Oh, God, this is... Taking the bonus assists was definitely the right choice then. So we have to send the captain in first. Kayla could kill herself. 1, 2, and 6. We need a 22 on this. Actually, if we're going to send somebody in first, it should be the person with the most dice while we have the assist. So this absolutely has to be our priority, by the way, for fixing. While we have 3 assists, we've got to try and do this module. It has 3 injury dice. So we've got to do it while we have the assists. And we could still die here, by the way, with a terrible enough roll. So the 1 and the 2, not great. We have no stasis. We keep the 4. I kind of feel like we got to keep the 3s, too, just because I can't risk re-rolling that many dice with only 1 assist. Alright, so we get a 3 and a 4. That's reasonable. We got a lot of 3s here. I don't want to devote anything into the regained die pool. Yeah, I think we just contribute all of this. I don't want to put anything in the regained dice pool. I want to get this situation resolved before we contribute to that. Also, we can put literally anything in there. Yeah, it's good. All right. Solid. All right, I'll low way. March your slappy ass up here. I need a 5, man. Can you get me a 5? All I need, specifically, I'd like you to roll exactly 5. Yeah, the double 6s is god-awful. So the captain is real hurt, but he did fix the problem. And those dice now go away, so the 5 goes in here. We're going to give you 2 dice back. All things considered, apart from you being a little more injured than we would like, that turned out okay. So I think we have Pakal go here. First things first, let's get the mechanic in, see if we can get him sorted. And what we'll do is we'll just feed Pakal at the end of this. We'll give him a little bit of the nosh. And not the secret evil nosh. Oh, god damn. Well, I'm glad we rolled with him first. He has the most health. I don't think we can risk rolling again here, so we're just going to take these 2 1s, drop them in, pick up a little food, and then it's up to our specialist to try and score the 8. -1 health all, it has to be fixed. This is non-negotiable, Silva. Listen, let's have a little heart-to-heart here before we throw these dice. I want to rap with you for a moment, if I might, Silva. You fucked this up, and you're probably dooming our crew. I just want to let you know. I mean, no pressure. Don't want to give you some serious performance anxiety on this one, but if you dick it up, we're probably all gonna die. So, you know, there's that. That could have gone worse. It could have gone worse. Health is really becoming a pretty significant problem for us. Everyone is very badly injured. The ship is taking a little bit more of an injury as well.
Designed for the Ectomy. Nobody has them but us.
Well, as far as you know. I mean, you already think there was a secret previous mission to Mars, so why would you not assume that they might also have your space crew, or your spaceship? +1 die for all crew, we've almost got to take, or +1 health for all crew. We definitely can't take this, because this kills both of them. What? We're all a mess, we need to perk up, just look at us, a bunch of droopy-eyed overpaid losers who couldn't turn a wrench to save our lives. What the hell is wrong with you? Let's give ourselves bonus dice. We can do a better job as corpses. That's literally the decision you're making here. We're better off if we're just dead. We're so useless. We're such a drain on... So we're definitely taking 1 health for all crew. At the cost of dice for Kayla and Pakal, that's fine. We got a ton of food here. So everybody picks up a little bit of extra health. We're going to feed Lavorin, and we're going to feed Silva. And I think that's it. We've still got 2 food in the bank. And no cannibalism as of yet either. Well, it's a good thing we got a lot of dice, because we're completely dicked. So we have to quick patch here, right? Yeah, we're definitely doing that. Now, if we can get rid of just 2 of this damage, we keep the ship alive. -1 die for everybody is... it's awful. We can't get a 33 on a single person. That's literally an impossibility. So Pakal and Silva probably are both going to stay and fix this, because it does 2 damage. We could knock 2 off of this and also maybe bump ship health by 1 with Pakal. Also, the fact that we have no really negative dice here is beneficial as well. There's no injury dice or anything. This I don't think we can fix. There are too many injury dice. We are not in a good enough situation to try and take a chance on that. So I think what we do, while the doctor who has the most health, we're going to send her in here and try to fix this leak. Don't roll a bunch of 5s, please, Kayla. Okay, that's the triples is, I mean, in other circumstances might be fantastic. In this one, not so good. Okay, so we're going to assist that 5. We can contribute. Oh, we have enough to just straight up fix this. We should just do it. I really wanted to go for the health recovery, but honestly, it's not worth it. We've got this one. We'll just drop it into research. It's fine. That is repaired completely. So we've got that totally sorted. We can't have the captain go into the has-fail in his current health state. We just can't do it. It's too dangerous. We could have the captain go down to engineering and try and maybe patch the ship up with some doubles, though. That's not a terrible idea. Our assist is already used, so let's have Silva deploy here. She's got a lot of dice to throw around. Even the 2s with the stasis are not terrible outcomes for us, so we're keeping the 5 and the 4. We're going to reroll everything else. The reason I keep the 5s and 4s and don't reroll them, just mathematically, keeping these... If you re-roll the 4, you're unlikely, statistically, to actually improve your situation. We're going to put the 2 in there. If we re-roll a 3, for instance, if you look at the math, there's 6 sides, of course, on the dice. 2 of those are worse than your current result. 1 is the same. So you have a 1/3 chance of reducing your overall total, and a 1 in 6 chance of not improving or worsening your situation. But you have a 3 in 6, 50% chance, if you re-roll that 3, of improving it, which is why it's useful typically re-roll it. If you re-roll a 4 or 5 or 4 or 5, you're definitely likely to actually diminish your chances of success, and that one paying out. Nice illustration of our statistical principle there. So Silva getting solid contributions to the repair and also possibly banking some food for us, which is fine. I think we'll just have Pakal go ahead and roll here as well. More chances for food. The more food we've got, we can keep our health high. A lot of 2s. So the double stasis then, 2 more food for the crew, acceptable. We keep the 4, we re-roll the 1. The 1 is still a 1, and we can't really do anything with that. I would have loved to have been able to get a little bit of repair action going. Not gonna happen though. Also, we did not fix that. So the ship still explodes at the end of this turn unless we do something. Well, alright, Cap, you gotta not gonna do this. We've already harvested as much food as we can. We've got to get a 7. Man, these stasis dice are really starting to fuck us. So we do this. It leaves us 2 dice. We re-roll. I would love to get a 5+ here. Stay on the 5. There it is. All right, so we can give some dice back. Drop this into research. We don't all die screaming in the black void of space this turn, but next turn, it's a decided possibility. I think maybe it's time we go fix that fucking steering failure that we've just been not really worrying about. Although I gotta say, this is fucking space. Do we really need to steer? I mean, we're sort of pointed in the right direction already, right? What sort of course corrections do we have to make? +1 ship, -1 die is... Yeah, we're definitely... Oh, that's actually pretty good, too. Stress is getting a little high, especially on a low way. We need the ship, though. Even at the cost of a die, it's fine. We'll just feed him. Actually, do we want to feed Pakal? I think the answer is yeah. We have 4 weeks to Mars, and we still have a shitload of food. Let's go ahead and feed those guys. I mean, it's been a week. It's actually been like 3 weeks since Commander Gene has eaten, but still. We have 5 incoming ship damage. 48. Okay, well, that's god-awful. We could repair 1 of it here for certain and reduce it by 1, and if we send Pakal in to do that, theoretically, we could get a net gain of 2 by having him repair the ship 1 and take 1 off. So we would have 3 health, we would have 4 damage incoming. We still then have to repair both of these or we die. So this is definitively the wrong thing to repair because it is the one thing that we can repair without a whole lot of difficulty. We're going to have to take a bunch of damage. This system failure just simply has to stay. There's nothing we can do about that. These have to go or the ship explodes. So what's the smartest way to do this? We have injuries on 4s. Everybody has about the same amount of health. Okay, well, let's send Pakal in first. If Pakal dies, it doesn't matter. If he rolls like 3 4s, we're just fucked. We need a 5+ here as well. All right, so this has to be done. We have to devote at least 5 of that to repairing the ship. We've got a 6. This would make 12. That gets us halfway home. If we do special tools, we can bring that down. We absolutely should do this. Now we need a 17. We've got 15 right here. I'm sorry, we got 14 right here. If this comes back as a 5 or a 6, we're home. Now we got a 3. All right, well, triple 3s is not terrible. We didn't get all the way, but we made pretty good progress. Really, I should have rerolled some of those 3s, but I was very worried about the injury. Did not have to use an assist. We only need 2 here. Do we send Kayla? We can definitely fix this and that. Knocks 3 off of here. We still take 2 and the ship explodes. We have to repair this and we have to repair that. The question is, do we trust Kayla to repair this system failure? Otherwise, we're going to take a bunch of damage rolling through here, which means once we get into the compartment, we're more likely to die. Alternatively, we could have Kayla skip it and go up into that module and just take 1 damage and have her throw her entire fistful of die. Then we could have one of these guys come and fix the system failure. Honestly, I think that's the better move. Well, somebody still has to come fix that too, though. We still need 2 points in there. Oh, it's god awful. It's 6 of one, a half a dozen of the other. We're between Scylla and Charybdis here, and there's no good choice. There really is no good choice here. All right, well, this module can give us extra assists, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh, God. All right, well, the doctor is very badly injured, but did get a good roll, and we absolutely do that. That's the only thing that's going to keep old Doc alive here. So we're going to re-roll these 2 2s. We got a 5 and a deuce. All right, well, I mean, it's not the end of the world. So the extra assists will probably, in the long run, be able to keep us alive. We're going to put all of it into the repair. So we can definitely knock off 4 of this incoming damage, which means we're only going to still be taking 1. We are going to be able to get this finished. Our specialist is going to have to take 1 damage to do it. Well, it is what it is. If we got to take the damage, we got to take the damage. So we're going to... we've got 2 assists. All right, Silva, don't blow it. Don't. Oh, that was so close to completely dicking us. We need 8. If we just get rid of this, the injury dice go away. So, done. Honestly, I don't see any particularly compelling reason to try and reroll anything here other than we could try and fill our high numbers on our research dice. These dice are effectively wasted, so there's no drawback here. A 4 and a 3, sure, why not? Done. And we send the captain in then to try... if he's going to roll like a dozen 4s, I can feel it in my bones. Alright, well, he's not dead, but he's right the fuck on death's door. So let's do... I mean, we might as well put the 3 here. We hang on to... We put the 5 in for reduced stress. We put a 6 here. That leaves us with a 6 and a 4 and nothing to do with them, so we might as well re-roll both of those since we already have them in our research tool. And we got a 6 and a fucking 4. Can we use any of this stuff? Plus 3 health for 1 crew. Yeah, you know what? Let's use that on the captain then. And then we'll just replace our 6 and our 4. Finish our deployment. We've got 1 damage incoming. Still relatively high dice totals. Man, this run is going surprisingly well. We're holding on, sometimes by the skin of our teeth. Still holding on. We're still holding on. And also, we're still the one, because I'm going to mix as many possible song titles as I can that have the word still. So we're going to do those things in the still of the night. You're still the one. I'm still holding on in the still of the night. Prevent stasis, -1 dice for all crew. Plus 2 health for you 2. That's very good. -2 dice for you 2. considering our food situation, this is not a deal breaker. And health is our biggest problem at the moment. So we give Kayla food. I think we hold on to the last of our food. 19, 18, 13. God, we have so much damage. Well, we definitely need to start here. -1 health all is bad, not the end of the world. I think we have our doctor throw the first dice at this and see if maybe we can get a heal on our specialist. Let's roll this. She's got the most health and is least likely to die here. We do still have 1 assist if we bolt. Man, that was a hell of a roll. So yeah, we just fixed the problem and then we can burn the rerolls. We could try for the 5+ on these last 2 with the reroll. That was an unbelievably fantastic roll. We're gonna have to waste die. Nope. These all suck, so we're gonna recycle 1. We'll drop this 4 back in here. We got a hack for +1 assist. Honestly, I think that's probably worth it. Let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and hack 1. That gives us stimulus, which prevents stasis. We got an energy boost if we need it, and suppression. Suppression is occasionally remarkably useful. We can finish our deployment. We do still have 2 dice of damage coming in. I'm relatively confident we can probably fix that. So -1 health all is bad, but we can't get to it at the moment. I think we have Silva come fix this. Because she's in our worst situation health-wise, there's no potential for taking health damage here, and getting a 9 to repair it is not going to be exceptionally difficult. So, done. Sorted. Now we just have her reroll, try to get the 5+ and go for the health recovery. There's the 5, so she picks up the health. Bam, back to full. We drop the 3 in our research project. Sorted. All right, we're still doing surprisingly good. I'm thinking about using the energy boost on Pakal. It would be very nice if he could fix. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do it. The energy boost. Little bit of surge going for him. He's getting. He's got the 5-hour energy. He's been hiding it. He's been holding out on us the entire mission, keeping the fucking 5-hour energy in his pocket. Yeah, we all saw. Don't think you fucking fooled anybody, Pakal. We all saw the 5-hour energy you were keeping in there. Jerk. Share with the rest of the crew. Dick. Alright, so this absolutely goes to repairing the ship then. And we may as well repatch our dice. No, we had nothing. It's either that or research, and I think the dice are probably more useful in the long run than the research. Gina Lowe then is going to go to the food and try and patch this up all by his little lonesome. -1 health all is bad. Injury dice are also bad. We do still have 1 assist, though. Okay, so we got... Oh, this is really good. 12 and triples. I hate re-rolling the triples, but we kind of need to fix this. We could have gotten 2 food out of that. Alright, well, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and... We take the repair while we've got the repair. Man, our rolls have been pretty top shelf so far. Pretty top shelf. So we finish our deployment. And this was a positive turn. We made a definite net gain here. Damage-wise, we broke even. We got 1 and took 1. But from every other standpoint, we gained. We gained health, we gained dice. And we got sort of out of the little hole that we were in as far as being behind on repairs. We actually managed to shovel our way out of that hole. +1 food, -2 dice. I will take this one every time, because +1 food and -2 dice. This is going to cost us a total of 4 dice, but it's actually going to give us 3 dice back. So all things considered, it really only costs us a single die. It's not that big of a deal. Preventing stasis and -1 die for all crew. Preventing stasis is... It's not disuseful. But stasis is yeah, let's do this. So we feed Kayla. Allison and Pakal could use a little food, but I think we hold off on it. Only 2 weeks to Mars, man. We only got to hold out for an additional 2 weeks. -2 health, all crew is goddamned awful. Does it kill anyone? It doesn't. So if we have to, we don't have to fix that. Worst case scenario, that can remain unrepaired. I think we send Allison in here. She's got a reasonable total of dice. We still have 2 assists. Or we could send her to fix the system failure, because with only 3 dice, she's more likely to get that. We don't want to do that first, though, because then we're risking... you know what? We got to do it. This is still the right call. We've got the rerolls. With a little luck, we won't even need our... We could earn every single possible die we have. Well, may as well reroll, then. And voided. So we're going to get a grand total of 6. And we have burned all of our assists. So we've burned all of our assists, and we did not actually fix that. Which means I was hoping we could have her fix that, get the captain sprung, and have him come back there to fix that. That's not gonna happen. -2 health for all is so bad. But it doesn't kill anyone, and this blows up the ship. We've got to fix this. This is non-negotiable repair. Alright, so we did get a 1 and took an injury, which is bad. But we have enough to fix it on just 2 dice. So we go ahead and let's do this. We just patch in the repair. That's fine. We could re-roll and try for doubles. What's statistically more likely? To roll doubles? Or to double... It's a 1 in 6 chance to double a die we already have. Honestly, we should re-roll because we could give her a health back if we get a 5. Alright, no doubles. Yeah, so this goes to research then. That goes there. We've at least undone some health damage. Our ship is so banged up. Honestly, I think we have to do this, even though I don't like it. We have to send Pakal down here and try and get him to patch the ship. So we have doubles. Doubles get converted here. We re-roll the 4. Try to get the 5+ for 1 extra ship. Man, is Lavoran not the greatest mechanic since fucking Scotty O'Houlihan or whatever the shit Scotty's actual name was? I don't think it was O'Houlihan. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was not O'Houlihan. But he's the greatest. He's the greatest goddamn engineer since Scotty. And not the newfangled Simon Pegg Scotty. Not that I have anything against Simon Pegg. I'm just saying we all know he's not actual Scotty. We all know he's not fooling anybody. We really can't afford to reroll any of this. I think we just take the repairs, what little we can get. Our ship health is fine. It's our actual crew health that's a problem at the moment. Oh shit, we just killed the captain. Oh, I'm the world's stupidest man. Yeah, well, we almost made it, but we didn't quite get there. I am the world's dumbest man. I just murdered my captain.
But then again, maybe it always was.
Well, it's definitely suicide for the captain, because he's fucking dead. We will take the +1 food, -1 die for all crew. +3 health for you, -1 die for all crew. How badly are you hurt? Pretty badly. The -1 die for all crew we can absolutely just fix by feeding everyone. We need the health. So, Silva. And, yeah, it's that time. It's time. It's cannibal time. I know our stress is at a huge unacceptable level. And yes, the captain did die, but on the plus side, he died in an explosion. So you know what, Captain Aloe? He came fucking pre-cooked. Okay, so any crew inside of flight control will descend in the landing module, but you must ensure that the ship is not destroyed. There's not enough fuel remaining to enter orbit, so there's only one shot at those. Those who were left behind will remember their brave duty. So we don't have to fix shit then, right? No, we don't have to fix a goddamn thing. What we can have everybody just run for it. They just run for the thing, right? The ship will survive. It's not going to take enough damage to be destroyed. Do we take the -2 health, though, before we arrive? Everybody can live through that except for Pakal. Literally everyone. Is there any way... No movement damage. We need suppression. That's what we need. We need suppression. So we have you take, Allison, take 1 health damage. That's fine. You're going to go up here. You can fix this problem. Really, all we need is, like, a research die. That's actually, fuck that. All we can just do no movement damage. Sorted. We don't even need to suppress. We can just... Also, we can fix this. I mean, hell, we may as well patch some shit up on the way out, right? We'll re-roll this. Might as well throw some dice into research while we can. Got a 4. Finishing deployment. So we have no movement damage. Everybody just runs like hell to the pod. Yeah, we had to eat the captain to do it. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's just all agree to not remember the sacrifice of the captain in vain. Nobody's gonna remember that he died in a fiery explosion and his delicious, tasty, toasted bits wound up in our bellies. We're just gonna, nobody's gonna remember that. We'll repair the ship completely. So, you know, Captain Alloway, he died a hero. A delicious, delicious fucking hero. That's how he died. Not only was he a champion of humanity, but ultimately, in the end, he was also fantastically, I mean, he was fucking a gourmet meal. And I guess we'll do +1 die all crew, because guess what, folks? We just made it to Mars. Not all of us. Well, you know what? Take that back. The captain, we ate him. He's a part of us forever. The captain is a part of us forever. He made it to Mars. Not alive, but chunks of him made it to Mars, and, you know, like, some of him is still lingering around in our intestinal tract. He's still down in there. There's some chunks of him clinging to the insides of our intestines. He's in there. He's in there. So let's get the ending to this story, baby. Time to learn the truth. Let's find out the truth. I'm assuming the horrible, horrible truth. So here's our re-entry path. Coming on in. Man, I feel really good about that playthrough. I think we had good decisions, but we also got some really lucky rolls. That was sort of like a perfect storm of success. Good decision making, solid rolls. It's good. I feel strong, feel powerful. What is the anomaly? So you came here to find a giant floating Rubik's Cube? Yeah, you know, the Rubik's Cube can be solved with a simple algorithm, right? It's not even rocket science or science at all to it. You just make the same moves over and over and it will eventually be solved. What are you typing out? Oh, I see what you're saying here, Tharsis. So what this is you came here and sent the signal, and the signal went back in time and caused you to come and visit this, which lured you to the red planet, which caused your doom, but you arrived and then sent the signal back, and now we're in a repetitive fucking Star Trek-style loop. Oh, man. Somebody needs to get Commander Data out here so he can put the self-implantation signal into himself to bust us out of the loop, because I saw that episode, and that's how you solve that shit. Anyway, this run of Tharsis, total victory. I am stoked. Pleased with the way that one has gone. Good run, good run. Minimum of cannibalism. I mean, sure, there at the end, things got a little grim and we had to tuck into the old captain, but he's so irresistibly delicious. I mean, the man came pre-cooked. How could we say no? I mean, we can't. We can't say no to that. We just can't. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see more delicious crew bits falling down the gullets of starving cannibals on a regular basis, I consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of Tharsis every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Choice provisions indeed.